Hi, this is Michael Faribault with Commission for Kids. I'm also a realtor with Realty One Group engaged in Jensen Beach, Florida. Today, I have Christina Stamper with Madison's Miracles, and what I'm going to do is discuss with her what she does and how she helps out the community. I help out the community by giving back 25% of my commission to my seller or buyer's choice of nonprofit. Christina's has gotten her page on commissionforkids.com, which her page URL would be Madison's Miracles.commissionforkids.com if you wanted to go check out her page there. But let's get started with the interview. I'm sure, Christina, people are really wondering what Madison's Miracles is about and how you help families. I mean, it's just incredible what you do. So if you want, you can talk a little bit about Madison's Miracles, and then we can go from there.
Hi, Michael. Thank you so much for having me. I am so happy to be here. Madison's Miracles is a nonprofit for pregnancy and infant loss here in the community. And Madison was a little girl that was very special to my heart. I was 22 weeks pregnant and found out that in our ultrasound, there was no more heartbeat. It is the most devastating news that you could hear. It just rocked our world to the core. And when we delivered her, she was 1 pound, 11 ounces, and she was 13 inches long. We did not have something called a cuddle cot, which I will explain to you later. We had 2 hours to hold our baby, to bond with our baby, say hello, say goodbye, and then that time was gone forever. Back in 2007, she was born February 22nd, 2007. Cell phone cameras weren't what they are today, so we couldn't get really good pictures, but a nurse happened to have a digital camera in her locker, and she said, "Would you mind if I took a couple of pictures?" And me and my husband looked at each other and said, "Sure." Well, those 5 pictures today would be the only thing that we have of her.
Mm.
So this tragedy was the worst thing that's ever happened to us in our lives. And we had no support. We had no counseling, no support groups. So our time was alone, and we were left with the pieces after everybody came and left and went on with their lives, and our lives stood still for a while.
I'm sure. Mm.
Yeah. So
Terrible.
9 years later, I found a device that was made in the UK from a company called Flexmore, and it's called the Cuddle Cot. And the Cuddle Cot is a machine that keeps the baby cool. So after passing, those physical changes that happen quickly aren't seen by the families, and therefore promotes a healthier closure. Now, other family members could fly in. Now, instead of the 2 hours that I had, they can have days. They can have the length of their stay to bond with their baby, to take pictures, to bring siblings in, grandparents in, dress the baby, wash their hair, anything. Look at all the similarities between the husband, the wife, and the baby. Put rings on the baby's feet, or just really soak in and create moments for memories. So the Cuddle Cot is just this extremely awesome device that was brought into the US in 2014. So when I started Madison's Miracles, I wanted this device in our hospitals here on the Treasure Coast. So we started Madison's Miracles, and we raised the $3,000 that we needed to purchase the very first one. And we placed it at Martin Health System, which is now Cleveland Clinic Martin Health. And it was the very first Cuddle Cot in the state of Florida in a hospital. And then after that, we did one at Tradition Medical Center in the following year, and then started taking off. And after our third Cuddle Cot dedication at Jupiter Medical Center, we thought it would be a great idea to donate these cuddle cots in memory of a baby that was gone too soon. So then St. Lucie Medical Center got their cuddle cot in memory of Parker Lee Coleman, who was an infant that passed away of SIDS at 3 months of age.
Mm.
So that family was able to take their tragedy and give back to the community as well. Now, since then, we have donated 76 cuddle cots all across Florida and 17 other states.
That's fantastic.
And they're all donated in memory of a baby that has gone too soon. Now, some families got to use a cuddle cot and loved that experience and wanted to give that to others. And other families did not get to use a cuddle cot and wanted to give that gift to someone else. And it all helps with the closure for the family and to make them realize that a baby, their baby, is meant for something bigger, and that their baby's life was not in vain. So we teach these families how to honor the legacy of their baby.
Mm.
Now, a year after we founded Madison's Miracles, we felt that we needed to do a little bit more, because I wanted to give families everything I did not have. So I had no counseling. I had no support groups. Funeral expenses. So Madison's Miracles started funding funeral expenses for families that have this unexpected burden of financial just strain. Mm-hmm. So most funeral homes will donate cremation services to a point, but the urn, necklaces, if they get buried, a casket, a plot, a headstone, all these things cost a lot of money, and families are having a hard time coming up with that because they're not expecting these things. And it's such a dark time, and having them to try to even make funeral arrangements is difficult in itself. So in Florida here in St. Lucie, Martin, and Palm Beach counties, Madison's Miracles will cover funeral expenses for families of loss.
That's fantastic.
And then
I just want to say you're an amazing lady, Christina. That's all I have.
Thank you so much. Well, let me tell you something. I do this, Madison guides me, and I tell all the families that I meet that as we meet as moms and dads, our babies are meeting upstairs, and they are coming together as lifelong friends also. And we have hope that we're going to see them again someday, and they're going to be so proud of what we have done in their memory. And how we chose to honor our grief of them not being here. Now, by no means, I do wish that our daughter Madison was here. But the next best thing is to honor her and honor all of these babies with the others, because that makes us feel good. It helps us heal ourselves.
Yeah.
So a year after we started Madison's Miracles, we also started free support groups, and we have licensed facilitators that will run these groups, and we have them in St. Lucie County and Martin County, and we were supposed to start it in Palm Beach County, but then COVID hit, and we had to go totally virtual. So these families are still getting support. They are able to log in on our page securely and speak openly as a group. And we get 15 to 16 different people that log on twice a month, because we feel that we need to keep it up even though we're in a pandemic.
Right. Now, people that need that type of help, they can go to the website and you have your schedule there and all that kind of stuff?
Actually, what we have on there is resources. So if you go to madisonsmiracles.org and hit resources, you can find a support group in almost every state. So we have contact information for ongoing support groups in every state. Now, the ones in Palm Beach, Martin, and St. Lucie County are run through Madison's Miracles. And we have those on our Facebook page where you can sign up. But if you want to request for assistance, you just go onto the website, hit resources, and then financial assistance. And we will actually pay for one-on-one counseling if the support group isn't enough. So our facilitators or a facilitator of your choice, we work out something with them to where you can see your own therapist or one of ours, and we will pay for those expenses. So husband can get support, the wife, and any siblings that are suffering, because it's a confusing time.
Yes.
So those are all the things that I wish that I had, that it gives me hope and healing that I can do that for others.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Madison has an awesome mom.
Thank you so much.
The way you're helping people out. I'm still just like, every time I hear your story, I just, it's just wonderful how you're helping people and helping families grieve and stuff like that. It's a very, I would say, sad and horrific time at that time, but with people like you helping people get through it, you're an angel in yourself that way. So
thank you so much. And this is the worst thing that can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
Any parent, no matter what age the child is, losing a child is the worst thing that can ever happen to anyone. It's not the natural order of things. So you've got names for when you lose your spouse, you're a widow. If a child loses his mother, it's an orphan. But there is no words that describe what it is for a parent to lose a child. And even older children, you're supposed to precede your children. Your children are supposed to go on after you, not the way around.
Right.
It's not natural. The pain is the worst pain that a person can feel in their entire life. And I tell my families, what you do with that pain will make all the difference in the world in your own healing. And by giving it forward, the world is so full of unkindness right now and a lot of darkness. And when you turn around and give a smile, that smile goes beyond just that one person. It goes on to many. And it's a legacy.
It's like a droplet in a pond, how just the ripple effect goes on out.
Yes.
It's kind of like paying it forward and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I know my heart has been totally filled by speaking with people in the nonprofit industry, and everyone I meet is amazing, just so selfless, giving, and all that kind of stuff. And it's really filled my heart, and one reason why I'm driven to do what I'm doing now. So,
well, I think it's wonderful what you're doing. You're showing people that they can do something with their career and what they can do to give back and be grateful for what they have and be thankful, and showing a little kindness and helping one another. We all could have a better place. I mean, and these nonprofits, there's so many, and they're doing so many wonderful things.
Yeah, the community. Yeah, if we didn't have these nonprofits in our community would not survive.
That's right.
Yeah, it would just be terrible. So, especially with the way COVID's going on, I've seen how people have stepped up to feed children, boys and girls clubs constantly.
Yes.
Women's Council takes part in feeding the children that way too. So
COVID hurt us a little bit as well. With COVID, we had to shut down our in-person support groups, which we are going to start up again, but I have to limit the amount of people. I can only have 10 people. We have to mask. I had to get a bigger room to where we can 6 feet apart and, have the hand sanitizing stations. What's unfortunate is that loss is still happening. We still get calls constantly. We are placing cuddle cots through all of this. We are mailing them, and then I'm Zooming with the nurses because I give hands-on training. So I usually fly around the country and I meet these nurses and I train them on how to use the equipment. I teach them things that they wouldn't know because they haven't lost a child themselves, like what to say, what not to say, how engagement, how to follow up after their visit, because afterwards families feel so isolated and they don't know what to do and what to focus on. So I help them with that.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm doing Zoom online trainings, and I'm also, sending care baskets all over. We do these care baskets that include a mom of an angel pin, a bracelet, some chamomile lavender tea, a candle that they can light in their
Mm-hmm.
honor. We have forget-me-not seeds that they can plant in memory of their baby.
Oh,
A journal where they can write, a little teddy bear that they can hold for their empty arms. And we've teamed up with a wonderful author, Amy Lands, for Navigating the Unknown, which is a step-by-step book of what they're actually going through and how they can get help. So we've got great things in these packets. And, a lot of people around the community have been donating these handmade crocheted blankets so that they can use in the cuddle cot and then take home as a memory. So lots of great things happening, everybody working together. But during COVID, our fundraising, we're not able to do that. We do not get grants,
mm-hmm.
or we don't have access to a lot of community funding. That's something we're working on, but we raise money from donations, single donations, and our events. Every year we do a celebrity chef event where our community comes together and cooks hibachi for people. It's a 2-night event, hundreds of people. And with COVID, we can't do that anymore. Our Remembrance Walk and 5K run for Babies
Right.
Gone Too Soon, that was canceled in May. We are going forward with our Masquerade Gala in October 17th, right here in Jensen Beach. We're going to probably masquerade here instead of up here,
Uh-huh.
but we're going to get together. We're going to separate the tables more. We're only going to put six people at a table. We're going to have the cuddle cot on site,
Oh,
plugged in, ready to go, so people can see what it's all
yeah.
about, feel it, touch it. We'll have hand sanitizing stations all throughout. Um, we will be taking all the necessary CDC guideline precautions. It is a plated dinner with an open bar, music, and we're going to have some presentations from local families that have gone through programs with Madison's Miracles. So it's going to be a great event, and it's actually Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month.
Oh,
So we are kicking off Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month with this gala, and we hope that people will want to sponsor, want to get tickets, and they can register for that at madisonsmiracles.org under the events, under
okay.
gala. And we hope to see you guys. And thank you again for having us.
Yes, definitely. Let me see if I have any other questions I would like to ask you. Okay. Can anyone volunteer with your organization, especially teens? Because I know in the area there's a lot of you have to do your community service hours for your school and all that. So I didn't know if you had a
Well, we
program set up like that, or maybe it's an idea you could start up now. I don't
Well,
know what you
we
have.
love volunteers. We always need to put together boxes to go to the different hospitals with the care baskets in there. We have hospital packets that are in folders that need to be assembled. At our events, we always need help with running different booths, whether it's handing out water to our runners, helping set up, selling T-shirts and memorabilia, just kind of like directing people of where they need to go. Like on our routes, we have a walk
Mhm.
route, we have another route. We also need help and volunteers for our event coming up in October. We're looking for volunteers that will, help us run the silent auctions, and we feed you and we take care of you for volunteering. Lots of different things that we need. So whether you're a teen and need, community service hours, or you're older or you just want to be a part of a great organization, we can always use your help.
Yeah, that's fantastic. My screen just went blue, so I don't know if you. Oh, there I'm back up now.
You're
Okay,
still there.
I guess it was just idle too long there. It scared me. I thought I lost contact there, but so yeah, that's so. Your biggest money event right now is going to be this gala for the year, basically.
Yeah. Yes, we were lucky enough to have our celebrity chef, which is our top event of the year, happen March 2nd and 3rd. So it was right before COVID hit us here. So that's what's keeping us afloat right now. But, with canceling everything else, we need to have this event. We started doing something over the summer that we're trying to generate some funding, is the Flamingo fundraiser. And we have a flock of 30 flamingos that we have a trained flamingo technician that goes out and guides them, because they get crazy.
Right.
And we visit different businesses and homes around the community. And if you go to our website, madisonsmiracles.org, hit the Flamingo fundraiser, we can have them flock somebody for their birthday, for retirement, just for fun, and they can do that. They've been going all around the few counties here, so.
Yeah, I see a lot of different posts on Facebook and stuff like that. I just think it's awesome.
Yeah, we like to highlight the businesses and the people that are involved. So we do shout outs and tell each other, or tell our fans about the businesses that are supporting. So
good. Yeah, it's a way to keep raising money and stuff like that. So
yeah, we got to keep it out there. We've got to be creative. We need awareness, and we need fundings to be able to continue our programs, because without the programs, if you think of postpartum depression, try to think about it without your baby. It can be deadly.
Yeah,
it could be.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. So I guess do you have anything else to add, or?
Well, you let me talk all of this time, so I think I got
pretty much
it. We did.
Yeah, you pretty much answered all my questions that I had for you. So again, your web. So let's promote you a little bit. Your website address is
madisonsmiracles.org, and we are on Facebook. If you look for Madison's Miracles 01 on Instagram as well, and we promote all of our programs, events. We're doing virtual and in person coming up in August, support groups. We are doing a bunch of counseling right now. We're getting applications every day. So we need your help. We can't do this without our supporters. And we need you to help us do these things. And you can learn more about the Cuddle Cot on our website as well. We even have a video there of Tiffany Thompson honoring her baby, Taylor Estelle Lee Thompson. And she got to use the Cuddle Cot in 5 days to say hello and goodbye. And the thing is that she was waiting for Grandma. Grandma was stuck in Texas and couldn't get a flight. And she was able to stay with her baby that long. And the pictures that she was able to get, the picture in the video was day 5. And she just looked like she was an angel sleeping. So, I mean, these memories for these families, it's incredible. It helps them with this closure.
Yeah, what you're giving the families is time, and that obviously is priceless. There's no amount of dollars you can put on that. So
we're creating moments for memories.
Right, yeah. So to all of our viewers here that are going to be watching the video here, I would just like to say, go to your website. You can donate there. There's a link. You could go to your Commission for Kids page. We have it set up where you can click there, and there's a link. And again, my name is Michael Faribault. I'm your nonprofit realtor. All I want to do is help nonprofits, and I can do that by giving back part of my commission and let the buyer or the seller choose, who's going to receive that donation. So I'm really hoping a lot of your supporters see this video when they're buying or selling a house, know that they can help support you this way. So
Yeah, they can tell their realtors about it and hands
yeah.
off these realtors that are doing this with their commissions.
Hmm.
It's a great thing. You're helping great people. All of the nonprofits that are working with commissions for kids are upstanding nonprofits,
Yes.
and you guys are all making a difference in the community.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And again, if you're in the real estate profession, give me a call. Go to Michael at commissionforkids.com. You can email me there. I'd like to tell you about it, where you could get a membership and to being able to do stuff like this. We provide a lot of graphic artwork and things like that to help promote Commission for Kids and get the word out there. We really want to do amazing things. And Christina, I'm glad I started with you in our very first interview. And
Well, thanks. I'm honored.
yeah, I'm definitely honored to have you here. So again, thank you. Again, Christina Stamper, Madison Miracles, amazing mom, amazing woman. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Will do. Will do.
All right, take care.
Have a great day.
All right, you too, Christina. Thank you.
Okay.